What's good? What's good, everybody? It's the boy Jay Boogie back with another video for today on this fantastic Friday. Better weather, not too cold, not too hot. I want to dive into this segment of this video about this week, and particularly I just mentioned about the Eastern All-Star guards. Point guards, and unfortunately, guys like Jalen Brunson didn't make it to the starting lineup, but he still made it to the All-Star. Feeling like he got snubbed. Definitely got snubbed because Dame Lillard been what I call like a coast season. He's putting up his usual numbers, but it ain't been the Dame Lillard on a consistent basis. Because, come to a new team, new scheme, new coach. So all of that, you're trying to figure it out within one. And, of course, defensively, he's not really known to be a defender at all. And, it's interesting that they fired the head coach, Milwaukee Bucks, with a record of 30-13. Before he got fired, that was their record. It's interesting because the biggest thing I've seen and heard from my own eyes was mainly their defensive strategies. Their schemes was out of the loop. It's inconsistent. It looked lost. And when you traded a guy like a Drew Holiday for a Dame Lillard, that's basically defense to offense. Defense for offense. And this is what you're going to get. This is the result. And like I said, I felt like, with the coach, supposedly he lost the locker room. He lost, the players lost faith in him, especially Giannis. And I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because it's like when you look at their record, you be like, okay, but then when you look at their defensive numbers as a team, it's not the same. They significantly dropped, and then losing to a team like the Pacers in the in-season tournament was an eye opener because Giannis easily, without any hesitation, showed the frustration he was having with the head coach and within the team performance. And at the same time this week, you literally hire the man, the myth himself, Doc Rivers. Why? Like, why? Is he going to fix their defensive woes? Is he gonna amp up the chemistry again in terms of just being locked in on both ends of the floor? Because we know Doc Rivers' history of not being the most successful head coach in terms of playoff success outside the 2008 Boston Celtics run when they beat the Lakers in the finals in 2008. And it is interesting because you have to sit back and realize, like, all right, you number 2 in the conference, and then on top of that, it's not like as if where they just went on a 7-game losing streak all of a sudden this season. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 30 wins, you got 13 losses, and I said it before. Half of their losses came from within one team within the same conference and the same division. And that's literally the Indiana Pacers. Now, obviously, because I have realized that team significantly has dominated the Bucks this season. And Giannis put up some great supernatural numbers, averaging 42 a game, About like 12 rebounds as usual, 5 assists, and his free throws. His free throws is literally 78% against the Pacers. But in the season, he was literally shooting a whooping like 68% from the free throw line. It's crazy. It's crazy because that's his highest scoring average against a team, any team in the NBA this season. 42 a game against one team is crazy. But I feel like with Doc Rivers coming along, hopefully they can fix their defensive coverage, especially man-to-man defense, because a lot of teams are picking their parts with Dame Lillard not being the best perimeter defender on the team and not being known to be a defender in the league at all. So, coming from Doc Rivers, he came from a defensive-minded team because I want to say Tom Thibodeau was the assistant coach. So, hopefully, they can amp up with that side of the ball on that team because it's, I never say anything like it where a team has a good record, obviously way above 500, and the head coach to be fired. It's like, it's crazy. And it's making me scratch my head a lot because you have to think about it like, well, new coach, new player, new schemes, new philosophy, all of that, and you gonna expect some ups and downs, but I didn't think it would have led to the coach, truthfully speaking, from his perspective, that Giannis' older brother, I can't say his name right, but he's really just taking up a roster spot, and I wonder if Doc Rivers gonna tolerate that. It's very interesting because it's like I said, Doc Rivers, veteran coach, pretty much coach well-disciplined players in the league. So when it comes to playoffs, you just better pray they make to the conference finals at the least for his sake, because to not hire Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, or Stan, I can't remember which one, but to hire Doc Rivers over some other potential good candidates for a head coach, it's a bold move. And I'm interested to see how this plays out. If I'm a Milwaukee fan right now, you better hope Doc Rivers take the Bucks to the conference finals, literally, because damn. But I want to wrap that up real quick, just to drop my perspective on that real quick. So make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe to this video, share, do whatever you want to do. I appreciate the support. I love y'all. Jay Boogie is out.